everybody, my name is Ava and this is my second knitting podcast. I have quite a few projects that I have 2 projects that I've finished, and then I have a few whips, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Start with what I am wearing. I am wearing the clematis sweater by Emma's Knits, and it is so beautiful. It is stunning. Love her. The yarn is Peyton Sierra, and these buttons I found in my drawer of buttons, and they look white, but they kind of have like a pearly kind of shine to them, and I think they just go so well together. The yarn, it is like an acrylic blend, so unfortunately it has, I kind of thought it was meant to make it sturdier, but this has been peeling quite a bit, but I think it still looks beautiful. It was kind of worth it for the colour, but at the same time I think it kind of gives me the excuse to make it again in some different yarn. Probably I will do a more like neutral colour, or just like a single colour, and I would definitely knit it like a little bit longer. I did it a bit cropped, and so you can like undo all the buttons, or not, it might look a little bit weird when you've undone them all, but a few at the bottom, and it looks quite nice. But with it being so cropped, it kind of just sits a little bit weird, so I think if I make a second one I would do the full length. But at the same time, this one sits like quite nice above like high-rise jeans, and it looks good like that. When I was making it, I did have a little bit of trouble with, I think, this sleeve. I had cast on the sleeve using the wrong needles, and I got pretty far, had to redo it. And then the second time I picked them up a little bit funny, and it kind of ended up with like a little lump over here, and I was not happy at the thought of having to redo it again. And so what I did is I just like knit the full sleeve, and then I used my sewing machine, and I literally just like sewed it the shape it should be, and I think it looks really good. It really it fixed my problem without me having to redo it, and so I'm very happy about that, and I think it looks fantastic. This is kind of like the first time I've noticed it, but obviously like this is different to this, but I think I quite like how that looks. Makes it a little bit more organic. And yeah, this is a fantastic project. The pattern was amazing. I am in the mood to knit cardigans from now on. That's all I want to make. Over sweaters, give me cardigans. Okay, so the next project I have finished is my Ingrid sweater. It is in this most insane colour. Ta-da! And it is so beautiful. I have been able to wear it quite a bit, but it is getting hot again in Australia, so I'm not sure how many more times I'm going to be able to wear it, but I am going away very soon, and I'll definitely be bringing that one with me. Okay, so next I'll get into some whips that I have going on. I have like one whip which I'm in the process of turning into another whip. I got started on making the 7 PM tank by Tiff Knit, and I've tried to make it before, but I had problem with like the needles I was using and the yarn, and it wasn't very enjoyable to knit, and so this time around it's been a lot nicer. The yarn is beautiful. I think this is birdhouse fibers, some hand-dyed stock yarn, and it's been way more fun to knit, but at the same time you have to knit like the body in like pieces, and I'm just not sure if I want to keep going with it. Just hasn't, just haven't had any motivation to work on it, and I think for now I'll just put it away and maybe in the future try again. Maybe when it's actually summer, we'll see what happens. But I have actually been using this yarn for another project, which I also have attempted, I think 4 times. And this is the Stone Knits Field of Flowers set. And okay, it is looking so fantastic. In all my previous tries, I've had wrong tension, and I definitely used the wrong yarn. I was using a linen blend, which looked really nice, but it had no stretch. I could barely get it on my foot. But now all those problems are definitely solved, and I'm on my way to getting a colorwork sock complete. And so this one, it'll take me 5 tries, if I'm being honest, because it's not right yet. I did a shadow wrap heel, and I must have done something wrong, and I've ended up with this huge hole. And so I need to unpick up to then and try and fix that hole. But then also I've had the problem is it's not long enough on my leg. I wanted to make it a little bit shorter because I do like an ankle sock, but unfortunately I think I made it too short, and so it looks okay, but the flowers are just sitting a little bit funny, and I think I would rather redo it now rather than when I've like finished the whole thing. So this one I think I'm going to frog, but I need to make this pattern. I've tried so many times. It'll be so satisfying to actually get it finished, and I'm keen to wear some gorgeous colorwork socks one day. Actually, talking about socks, I mean, technically a half finished object is my Stephen West sock along, mystery sock along that I did, and you know, it's okay. I'm not gonna make a second one. It was fun to do as a mystery, and I learned quite a few new techniques, which was quite fun, and I really want to make a stripy sock, which I think will look very cool. I just wasn't really a big fan of this part here, and I think if maybe it was just the staircase down here, I would make the second one. And also I'm not really a fan of these like braids over here, and so I think I'm glad I made it because it was so fun just like getting a new clue every week and working along with everybody. But I think this was just like a learning knit and not a wearable one. That's okay. So next I have my main whip right now, which is the dappled lace top by James & Watts, and I'm using Bendigo woolen mill cotton in I think 4 ply, and it is so beautiful. I love it, and it has been so fun to work up. The progress has been like pretty quick, but I'm definitely ready to cast off the body now. Well, I have to do a few more rows, but I'm keen to finish. And I think I'm going to keep the sleeves quite short, but I do have plans to make another one. I saw someone like make like a white one with like really long sleeves, and I think that potentially is what I will make next. But yeah, we'll see. It fits so nice. The raglan just looks so beautiful. I've never done a raglan top before, and I think it just fits so nice, and it looks so good. I've been doing a lot of drop shoulders, sweaters and stuff like that, but I'm ready to move on to some more fitted pieces. Yeah, and so I guess I don't really know if I would count this as a whip. It's not like it's just a little something I did. I was initially thinking of making it into like a twist top bandeau kind of thing, but I'm not actually sure if I would like wear it. It's quite like it is definitely a big hook. It's very see-through, so I don't think I'll probably finish this one off, but it's always a bit of fun to do some crochet and mix that up in there. Yeah, and so that is basically everything I've been working on for the past few months. I am very keen for some holiday cast-ons, and I am thinking of making, I think, the scallop jacket, which is a cardigan, when I'm overseas. And that is all I really have planned ahead so far. I want to get some yarn and stuff when I'm over, and yeah,